Hey gang, we're here for a 30-minute chest and back focused upper body workout. So we've got 2 circuits and then we finish up with a 5-minute EMOM. It's gonna be spicy. This is the last workout that we've got scheduled, our last focus workout scheduled for this week. It's a short week. So I invite you to review any of the other workouts that we've already checked off our list this week, and you can repeat them or you can catch up on them. But we essentially had our full body 30-minute shred. That was awesome. That was on Monday. Yesterday we had legs. Today we have upper body, chest and back focus. We're gonna focus on the main muscles in the upper body through compound movements today. And then a mini movement session tomorrow in our 7-minute abs, which I always love. Really sets the tone for a positive weekend and weekend festivities. It's a holiday, so let's get our mindset right. Let's get the endorphins released. Let's get our mind and body connected. And in my setup, I've got a couple heavy options. I got a set of 20s. I also have a set of 15s. You'll also need a light set of dumbbells. So real quick, before we quickly warm up, I'm gonna grab my 5s as well, just in case. And then if you have either resistance bands with handles or a long loop band, which I will show you, then I encourage you to get those. And then you'll also want to have some sort of box or bench, because we're gonna be doing some lying lat pulls. We will need that in the first circuit, so let me run and grab my band and we'll get started. All right. Now, if you're using a big box like this, then you might also want to have some sort of yoga mat nearby. I'm just looping this around a piece of furniture. I'm gonna go red and black. These are different resistances. So just loop your different resistances around your same piece of furniture. We'll get it going with a quick 2-minute activation. Literally just to kind of wake up that upper body, and we'll get it going. We're working in 30-second work intervals and very quick transitions. So we've got 2 4x3 circuits. So 4 exercises, 3 rounds. So pretty straightforward, but we will be supersetting in our circuits as well, just to spice it up. So what that means is we're going to couple 2 exercises of the same muscle group. So a little extra challenge there. And so basically with each circuit, you'll see 2 chest moves, 2 back moves, but they will be back to back. So you'll have to kind of plan accordingly in your weight selection. Be prepared to make any adjustments with your weights. We're gonna go chest openers lying down. This is one of my favorite chest stretches right here. So field goal position, you're just pressing straight up overhead and then lowering down. Oh, this is perfect. And then we're just gonna switch, flip it over into a reverse tabletop, into some cat and cow, and we'll get right into it. Lower body is done, so you don't have to worry about stretching the hamstrings or anything like that, but let's get the low back nice and loose because we do have some back extensions, and your low back is still a part of your back. It's not just about rear delts and lats, although those are the main muscles. But low back strengthening, so important, typically undertrained, and we want to avoid having back pain. So part of that is through core strength, but your low back is also part of the core. How about that? All right, neutral spine. Good. take a minute to grab a quick sip of water or grab any other equipment that you might need. I'm gonna grab my fives. And we will go in to circuit one. So circuit one is gonna begin with a dumbbell push-up. So I'm gonna grab my 15s, set myself up in push-up position. I'll go this way so you guys have a view. But you can go knees or toes, and essentially we're gonna use time over tension to our advantage in this move. So what I mean by that is we're gonna lower, 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 super slow, 3 count, push up in like a 1 count. So lower, 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 push up, explode on that push, really work the chest. And this allows us more work in less time. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my timer. All right, there we go. Okay, so from our push-ups, Wi-Fi issues. From our push-ups, we're also going to move into a chest fly. So have your light weights nearby. Again, we're really focusing on that slow, slow, slow. Explode. Whether you're working from the knees or the toes, it doesn't matter. 10 seconds. Now you may not get the repetition range that you're used to in 30 seconds. That's okay, because we've got an explosive chest move coming at the end. Make sure you've got room, elbows slightly bent. Squeeze that chest, dumbbells fused together at the top. Good, good. You'll have an opportunity, again, like I said, to make any adjustments in your weight selection. All right, we've got a bent over row. Bent over row, just a traditional. And then we're gonna move into that lying lat pull down. So I would suggest having your bench or your box set up similar to how I have it set up. So essentially, you're gonna come down into a lying position, grab one of your bands, and perform this movement just as you would a regular seated lat pull, but lying, so chin to chest. Focus on your lats as you squeeze down and try to keep those shoulders down and back. Good. Last rep. Perfect. Oh, circuit one, round one, circuit one complete. So this is why I suggested to have some sort of yoga mat or pad right here, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And we're gonna get into round two. If you need more rest, definitely take it. But we're here for a good time, not a long time. Again, super slow on that tempo down. Push up nice and strong. You'll start to feel the power of the superset working right here in round two, most likely. Oh, I know it's getting harder to stay under control in your push-up. Do your best with it. Good. Right into your chest fly, so have your light weights. Make sure you've got room. Same tempo, super slow, press it up, or squeeze. Squeeze, good. All right, bent over row. So focus on that strong hinge in your bent over position. Gaze down so you're not straining the neck. Now I like to squeeze the lats in this position to ensure that where I'm working is what's actually working. Because if you're not careful, the bicep can take over. So you want to literally put mind to muscle. I'm going heavier with my lat pulls this time. Good, last rep. Oh, good. Awesome work, team. It's the squeeze for me. Woo. Awesome work. Okay. Round three. Round three. Last time you'll see these push-ups for now. Really focus on that explosive move on the push. Good. Under 10. I know. It gets really hard at the end to keep that explosive energy. But that is what time over tension means. Performing more work in the same amount of time. So lower, 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 squeeze. Lower, 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 squeeze. Lower, 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 squeeze. Perfect. What does a chest fly do? Do you know that under bra fat, like that under, in between, like right here, this fat? Chest fly. Bent over row. Keep gaze down and soft. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Don't forget about the core. Keep that core nice and engaged in that hinge. Your glutes are engaged as well. Good, last rep. Perfect. Quickly transition. Make any adjustments you may need to your resistance so you can move back, you can reach up and get more resistance. That's the beauty of using a band. Two more reps. Squeeze. Oh, perfect. Whew, hey. Awesome work. We're gonna move into some unilateral movements in circuit 2. So we've got single arm chest pressing, which literally just means we're alternating. So don't get freaked out by that. And then we've got champagne presses. So again, chest and chest. And then a single arm kneeling row. So surprise, surprise, more back. All right, so I'm gonna start with my 15s. Now you can certainly choose to bridge in this position if you'd like. So one dumbbell stays raised, lower, 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 push, lower, 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 push, lower, 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 push, lower, 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 push. Yeah, I'm going to 20s next round. Push, push, push. Last one. Push, lower those weights first. We're going to come to a kneeling position. Grab 1 to 2 dumbbells. Fuse them together here at the chest, and you're pushing straight out. So in your kneeling position, draw the navel in. Literally bring that belly button in towards the spine. Good. Good. Last rep right here. From the chest, push straight out and slightly up. And then go ahead and grab, literally just turning that body over. One knee up. This is good resistance for me. But in this position, don't be afraid to make adjustments. Make sure if you're using a loop band like I have, or even if you have a resistance band with handles, similar to this but with handles, make sure it's secured. I've seen people literally whack themselves in the face. I don't want that for any of you. Perfect job. For 3, 2, last one, perfect. Oh, good, good. All right, leveling up with my weight selection in chest. Will I regret it? Probably not. This is single arm, so I encourage you to maybe find a weight that you've never tried before or you've never used before. That's the beauty of a challenging goal. If you've never done it before and then you do it once, you're like, oh wow, that wasn't so bad. I can do that again. And then you do it again. And again and again. And you physically see those results from something that you implement over and over and over with repetition and consistency. Last rep. Perfect. Lower down. Champagnes. All right, so if I didn't mention before, we're gonna push out and slightly up. Start at the chest. Perfect job. Last rep, push. Good, nice strong pushes. If you think about it, all these compound movements are a series of pushes and pulls. So if you're in the gym, for example, you can substitute the lying lat pull for a regular lat pull down machine. You can sub this movement for a cable single arm row. When we get to our back extensions in the EMOM, you can find a back extension machine. So the only real difference for me is I like to have all of my stuff in one space so that I can keep my heart rate up for the entire time I'm exercising. Because a lot of times you'll have to walk all the way across the gym to get to your back extension, to get back to your lat pull. I prefer everything in one spot, even if I am at the gym. In this way, I don't lose momentum, my heart rate stays up, and I can burn calories as I build strength. If you wait too long in between your strength movements, then you let your heart rate come down and you're not getting this same type of result as you would if you were just moving quickly in and out. That's why I prefer circuits. Okay, team. Last round, circuit 2. Last round, best round. Come on. Let's grab those 20s or whatever you got. Now notice I'm coming down at a 45-ish degree angle. So I'm not out here. Nope, I'm nice and under controlled. Slightly turned in. It's not a tricep press. Nice and under control. That's it. Push. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Last push. Explode. Good. Lower down. Champagnes. Good. You're more than halfway. Stay with it. Perfect job. Let's go right into those single arms. Basically, no transition time. And this is why circuit training works. It just works. So even if you do decide to take these workouts with you to the gym, maybe to access heavier dumbbells or just to get out of the house, distraction free, you can still perform the workout exactly as is, right? Or you could choose to venture out. If I'm at the gym, I like the opportunity to work with heavier weights. Other than that, I'm right here, corner of the basement, and a cooler, nothing fancy. You don't actually need a gym membership or anything fancy at all, just to get yourself into better shape, get a little stronger. Some dumbbells, plates, resistance bands. That's it. Whew. Last rep. Strong pull right here. Squeeze and return. Perfect. All right, let's get into the EMOM. Whew. Let's do that. So, 5-minute EMOM. We are working with 6 reps each. Yeah, okay. So let me move this out of the way so you've got a view. Okie dokie. So we're gonna begin with a man maker. Let me demo it. And you can decide on any modifications you may want or need. A renegade row into a man maker, excuse me. So, we row, row, push up, come up, swing the body up. Oh, definitely using 15s for that. So that equals 1 rep. We're working with 6. Then we come down for 6 back extensions. Yeah. And then, if there's time, you can use the remainder of your minute for bent over underarm rows, or you could choose to rest. So that's an option, because an EMOM really does work for every level. So if you want the rest after those 2 movements, you check them both off your list, cool. And if you don't need the extra rest, then I want to see you bent over underarm row. So let me get my 15s in order, not 20s. I made that mistake once. So again, you're in charge of counting your own reps, and we have 6 of them. So let me set up my 5-minute clock, and I will give you the time remaining after our back extensions. You can make the decision ultimately if you want to go for that 3rd movement. In position, here we go. Let's row, row, push it up. Good, we're halfway. Woo! Back extensions. Five seconds to go. So if you can get underarm rows in 5 seconds, go for it. And if not, here we are. Halfway. Back extension, here we go. Woo! Now, if you need to modify, go ahead and remove the jump and the swing. I feel ya. It's the only way I'm getting through today. Last one. Whew. Here we go. Round 4. Round 4 or 5. So now you know why I said don't worry about getting a lot of reps in these push-ups. We'll see them again. Good, halfway. Last round in the EMOM. Now remember, you can always drop to the knees if needed. So that's what that would look like. Row, row. Two more. Now, anybody that attempted underarm rows or kept your man maker jump and swing for the entire 5 minutes. Timer just ding, ding, dinged. I applaud you. That was spicy. I told you it would be, and it was. Chest and back on fire. I applaud you for showing up, doing something for you for 30 minutes, releasing endorphins, cool it down however you need. Slay the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and I will see you next time.